So how did you blend a crime family setting with a magical card-based system where characters summon monsters and gain abilities in the Cerebrus card series? That is amazing, first of all. Blurb there. And man, the cover, wow, for that first one, it was like
Yeah,
just
so
striking.
so many things. It's almost impossible to state how many random elements came together to make this one happen, and how little I was
Awesome.
directly involved, which
It's
probably sounds weird for the guy
sounds
that wrote the
amazing.
whole story. But so I have a friend, Ryan Tang. He's most famous for mimicking me,
And yeah, yeah.
and he's part of what I think of as Shammy's writing group. So Shammy runs a writing
Um,
group with like 8 or 9 people in it. I'm one of them. Ryan's another one. There's a couple other authors. Dan, Danielle Maines. She only has one book out. Um, Mary Morell. There's a bunch of people. Shammy tutors or mentors, I should say. Tutors is probably the wrong word. A lot of people. So Ryan said he wanted to do a card story, and he's actually written a significant portion of the book. Um, Nobody else really knows this, and I don't think he cares about me talking about it because he says he's going to finish it at some point and put it out. Um, but he actually wanted a card system, and he talked to me about it, and he asked me to work on it because I'm known as a systems guy. I've designed systems for multiple people, multiple books. And so I put together this card system, and then he decided he didn't want to work on it right now because he really had a bunch of stuff he had to do with mimicking me and some other things, and he wanted to get caught up on.
Mm.
And so I really liked this card system, and I showed it to Shammy, and she made one very important change to the way the card system works. And then she was like, "You should write a story about it." And I couldn't think of a story. Couldn't come up with a story. All right. And she has a story that is similar. It's not the same as the as DC one that I really really like, but that has nothing to do with magic or lit RPG or anything. It's just a crime family drama.
Oh,
So
that's
I
cool.
asked her permission to use it, and she said sure. And so it's modeled very heavily after her story. The first draft was nearly beat for beat. The version you guys see now, I rewrote um, very heavily twice. Like 40,000 of the
Mm.
100,000 words were rewritten from
Oh,
scratch
wow.
once, and then like 28,000 the second time. Some stuff definitely changed. There was an entire character that annoyed people so much I wrote them out of the story that's very pivotal to Shammy's version of it. And the first and second book of that series are based very heavily on her work. The third book is entirely me because she stopped writing after 2 books. Although she did have notes, so I guess entirely me is not quite right, but very close to. So it's a card system I designed for Ryan for his book,
Wow.
melded with the story that Shammy had. Because what really happened is I don't usually get excited about stories. I get excited about systems. And I
Mhm.
got so excited about the card system that I just went berserk and started making up hundreds of cards. And
They're
I made up,
awesome.
I made up a whole rules system. I just did all kinds of crazy stuff.